Hello everyone, welcome back to Homestuck. Last time we actually got back to the Alpha Kids for a little bit. Not long, but here we are. I think we'll probably get back to them soon, but we're back with Diamond's Droog and some stuff I might have to censor because YouTube doesn't know what art is. Anyway, if you're enjoying this series, like and subscribe. Leave a comment, and become a member if you want to see these episodes a week early. Okay, that's all I had to say. Let's see what's in the news today. Hell yeah. The inquiring Carapation, okay. Jailgate. Diplomatic gridlock. White shell mendacity at all-time high. What does that mean? Mendacity. Never seen that word before. No surprise here. The Arc Agent is dominating the headlines yet again. Already approaching day 154 of this debacle. It's a big day for your kingdom. Hard to believe it's here already. Time sure flies when you're being smooth and well dressed. This article covers the usual tedious politics surrounding the negotiation of his release. After weeks of posturing and grandstanding, Prospit's terms have been bargained down to a polite apology, signed by the Condess herself, or those were the terms you were last aware of. You checked to see if there have been any further developments. Yeah, just as you thought. She refused those terms. Prospit then countered with a new offer. The apology no longer has to be polite. No way she cottons to that proposal either. It's quite obvious to you what's going on here. The White Queen was never really taking this negotiation seriously. She's been submitting frivolous proposals, which she knows perfectly well the Condess will refuse on principle, daring her in front of the whole kingdom to swallow just an ounce of pride and get her agent back. Makes her look petty in the tabloids if she refuses, which was always inevitable, because everybody knows a queen is a vain creature, even alien sea queens. And you thought the kingdoms were locked in stalemate before the new management took over. I guess they are literally locked in stalemate by the rules of Skya, right? Still, because the battlefield can't evolve. All these newspapers. The press has run the story so far into the ground you can barely bring yourself to keep up with it anymore. Sensationalism at its finest. Not that you're really itching to see Noir get his old job back. Talk about a high-strung boss. The time in the clink should do him good. Like a forced vacation, with accommodations nearly on par with a five-star hotel on Durs. Frankly, things run much smoother around here without him blowing a gasket every other day. Though you will say you could really use his expertise as a pencil pusher. You never knew anyone who could file paperwork quite like Noir. Sure, he complained bitterly about the desk job, but in truth he was always a reluctant savant of bureaucratic procedure and red tape. Now you're buried in all these damn tax forms and parking tickets. Maybe you should have them shuttled to his jail cell on Prospit so he can catch up. You have a feeling the Prospitian authorities would be willing to oblige. Actually, that's such a good idea you can't believe you didn't think of it sooner. You have to get the droll on that pronto. So they're tax forms. Observe nobles. Why would the people on Durs even pay taxes? I mean, maybe the queen has instated that, like the new queen. But like, I don't know, maybe they're a fully functioning society. I don't know. Whatever. You step over to your cubicle of fenestrated walls, which you had replaced since the prince trashed the old ones. You ordered the droll to sneak off to one of their worlds and whip up some fresh ones with a few alchemical upgrades while he was at it. The droll isn't really the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's certainly the most versatile. Also, the most eager to please. If you have to watch his happy umbrella dance one more time, you swear to God! That was a black day for Durs when the prince went rogue. Well, not rogue, that's a bad choice of words. Why did the damn moon girl have to be a rogue? Corners you into that pun every time. And it wasn't really a black day either per se, since on Durs a black day is actually a good day. Everyone's a pretty big fan of black around these parts. The point is, everything went to shit. You like to think you taught those seditious brats a lesson though. What with the miles, their inescapability, etc. Sad jump. And it's a good thing you taught him a lesson when you did, because the next day the Condess had new orders for all the agents. Engaging the nobles was thereafter strictly forbidden. No more sabotage, assassination attempts, any of that good stuff. Not until the heiress's wriggling day. Then all bets are off. Who's the heiress, and what's a wriggling day, you ask? Well, the heiress is the maid. Okay, you say, and her wriggling day, that's just her birthday, but phrased in alien. Like the anniversary of the day she was spawned, with cake and all that jazz. Come on, use your brain. Alright, got it, you said. Anyway, that's tomorrow. Your guess is the orders came down from her boss, who is, what you've gathered, is even more of a head case than your presently incarcerated superior. When she starts kicking up a fuss, yelling at people, forking any poor slob unfortunate enough to make a misstep while grooming her hair, you know too well that's the frustration of an exasperated first officer. Would also make you feel sympathy for the witch if, like, she weren't a soulless husk. If you, like she, weren't a soulless husk. There we go. She's never copped to it, but you know she's got some schemes on the side. Every good right hand is going to have something up its sleeve, sort of a contingency plan the boss don't know about. Trust you on that one. She's cooking something. It probably has something to do with the new prisoner she's reeled in. You don't know what she wants with the girl yet, but she's always got something cooking, or baking, whatever. Point is, the woman spends a lot of her time in the damn kitchen. Okay, check on prisoner. Speaking of the new prisoner, you wonder how the old one is doing. You're not going to check on the new one. She's out of your jurisdiction. Like you said, the witch has her schemes, whatever they are. You're going to leave that alone. You're more curious about the status of the fellow you captured 153 days ago. Damn. Or what? Take a stroll through the Durst Penitentiary. This is where the Gen Pop is housed. General Populace. Okay. For inmates, life is usually unpleasant and short down here. But the moment you laid eyes on that human prisoner, you knew you could never in good conscience lock him up in the dungeons and gulags with the common thieves, tax cheats, and parking fee delinquents. That would be a crime worse than all those committed by the inmates combined. No, a man of such distinction and strong fashion sense needed special accommodations, a cell reserved for very important prisoners. Proceed to solitary confinement suite. Going up. Okay. The prisoner appears to be doing well. You ask if you can get him anything. Coffee? A newspaper? Additional smoking apparatus? He indicates that since he lost his wallet, he's been running low on pipe tobacco. You say you'll see to it at once. While this is a maximum security suite that is virtually impossible to escape from, you made it clear to all personnel that anyone who harms a hair on this man's head will have to answer to you. They are all very fortunate that his head doesn't seem to have any. God damn, he is good at shaving. You are not afraid to admit your envy when it comes to his prowess with a straight edge. Not even to speak of his natural ability to grow whiskers in the first place, lucky stiff. Ask what prisoner is doing. No need to ask. You can plainly see that he's conducting some rather serious business with his mobile device. The network restricts access to within Durst only, so he can't contact the nobles or do anything sneaky. But at his request, you have set up a kingdom-wide network to trade online tips with other Durst sites pertaining to his interests, notably fashion. In the week since his arrest, the captive has become something of a celebrity on Durst. His impeccable sense of business-like attire has taken the kingdom by storm, and now trends feverishly among social networking groups. Okay, there's only one social networking group, but it's trending feverishly in that one. You can't say you've been totally impervious to the craze yourself, nor can you say you weren't shamelessly complicit in promoting it. Hell, you can't even say you didn't mandate certain dress code modifications throughout the kingdom enforced under penalty of death. Nope, can't really say any of that stuff. Yes, Hatliker, we are here for you. Hatliker, I'm very concerned. Tell me what is wrong. Hatliker? At Hatliker? Hatliker State Business. Help! I need help. Oh, it's here. Hatliker. At all. Help! Need help! One dapper black shell at Hatliker State Business. Finery Fiend. At Hatliker? Question marks? No need for pants, thanks. At Hatliker, I'm very concerned. Tell me what is wrong. Pipe Fan 413. Yes, Hatliker, we are here for you. This is slightly light gray, so that's somebody. Hold on. Pipe Fan 413. I don't know. That might be him. I can't tell. I sat on my favorite hat, says Hatliker. No need for pants, thanks, says at Hatliker. Get Hatliker, gasp. Finery Fiend. At Hatliker. Quick exclamation point. Chuffed about duds. At Hatliker. This is not a black day for you. My condolences. Hatliker. It was an accident. Afraid hat is ruined. Hatliker. Please advise. Want more socks. At Hatliker. Are at least the socks okay? Hatliker. At want more socks. Yes, socks are okay. Want more socks at Hatliker. Did you sit on the socks too? Hatliker. At want more socks. No. Did you sit on socks? I do not think sitting on socks would be a problem though. Want more socks at Hatliker. No, it is doubtful. Fair enough. One dapper black shell at Hatliker. Need more information before we can advise. Please state your weight. No need for pants, thanks. At Hatliker. Agreed. Exactly how much vertical pressure was applied to the top of the hat? Finery Fiend. At Hatliker. Report extent of damage to hat. Hatliker. Not sure. Hat in bad shape. Does not resemble hat much anymore. Considerably less handsome. Hatliker. More like rumpled head object now. One dapper black shell. At Hatliker. Attempt to rectify hat integrity. Again, at Hatliker. Use same blunt instrument which got you into mess in first place. Hatliker. At one dapper black shell. Thanks you for advice. Did you mean my bottom? One dapper black shell. At Hatliker. Yeah. Want more socks? At Hatliker. Yes, I agree with one dapper black shell. Want more socks? At Hatliker. Unsit on hat. Finery Fiend. At want more socks. Can one unsit on a hat? Want more socks? At Finery Fiend. Maybe, I don't know. Chuffed about duds. At Hatliker. Turn hat upside down, then sit on hat. One dapper black shell. At Hatliker. Ye. Agree with chuffed about duds. Sit on upside down hat to unrumple. Pipefan 413. At Hatliker. These men are leading you astray. Sitting on the hat again will only cause further damage. No need for pants, thanks. At Pipefan 413. This will be the case even if the rumpled hat is inverted? Pipefan 413. No need for pants, thanks. Yes, this will be the case regardless of the hat's orientation. Finery Fiend. Greatly respect at Pipefan 413's knowledge of finery. I endorse his warning. Chapter about deads at Finery Fiend. Me too. One dapper black shell at Finery Fiend. So do I. Want more socks. On at Pipefan 413's recommendation, I withdraw my motion to unsit on the hat. Want more socks change status to apologetic. So yeah, I'm pretty sure 413, who would have thought, is dad. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of this. Okay. Hatliker, at want more socks. Okay, I am now refraining from unsitting on hat. Hatliker, at all. Other ideas? Chuffed about duds at Hatliker. Yes. Hatliker, at chuffed about duds. Go on, at chuffed about duds. Chuffed about duds at Hatliker. Do you suppose it is possible that rumpled head object may have intrinsic value? Finery Fiend at chuffed about duds. I do not understand. Chuffed about duds at Finery Fiend. Thinking outside the shell here. Chuffed about duds at Hatliker. Perhaps bring rumpled object to Haberdasher for appraisal. One dapper black shell at chuffed about duds. You suspect damage from bottom is caused hat to appreciate? Finery Fiend at chuffed about duds. Fascinating point of speculation. Semicolon. I wonder. No need for pants, thanks, at chuffed about duds. If that is the case, perhaps sitting on the hat has released fashionable properties, heretofore concealed by unrumpled condition. One dapper black shell at no need for pants, thanks. You are suggesting the damaged hat will look more dapper. No need for pants, thanks, at one dapper black shell. It is a possibility. Want more socks at one dapper black shell. Oh, what if at Hatliker struts in public wearing new rumpled head object with pride? Want more socks at all. What if at Hatliker begins new fashion sensation? Finery Fiend at want more socks. What an exciting thing that would be. Hatliker at I want more socks. I want to be popular and famous, but I do not think I have the courage. Want more socks at Hatliker. What if you were to have company in wearing a damaged hat? No need for pants, thanks. At want more socks. Yes, maybe I will sit on my favorite hat as well. Finery Fiend at no need for pants, thanks. Yes, me too. One dapper black shell at Finery Fiend. Let us all create rumpled head objects and wear proudly. Pipefan 413 at all. I cannot condone this activity, gentlemen. One dapper black shell at Pipefan 413. Why not? At Pipefan 413. Finery Fiend at Pipefan 413. Why not? And everybody else says that as well. Hatliker at Pipefan 413. Why not? At Pipefan 413. Chuffed about duds at Pipefan 413. Why not? The Dignitary at Hatliker. Incinerate the damaged hat immediately. The Dignitary at Hatliker. Do not ever wear such a thing in public. Well, do not ever wear such a thing in public. I mean, you know. Finery Fiend. Exclamation points. Chuffed about duds. Burn the hat. No need for pants, thanks. Burn the hat. I want more socks. Burn it. One dapper black shell. Burn the rumpled hat. Hatliker. I am burning the hat. Want more socks. Sitting on the hat was terrible. No need for pants, thanks. Burn all rumpled hats. Chuffed about duds. They aren't dapper at all. One dapper black shell. Burn the mistake with fire. The queen is drinking tab? Oh dear. HIC. Wait. Actually? Well, I guess I'll just give her Mina's voice. But maybe like a little deeper. I don't know. Yo, I can't deal with this prissy hat chat no more. Public works my ass, what a waste of royal gold. Chuffed about duds and everybody else changed statuses to bowing. Except Dignitary. And 413, actually, so not dad either. This is what I get for letting all proper dudes run shit instead of nasty clowns. The dignitary changes status to doffing hat. At the dignitary, I want my ring back, motherfuck. Years in future. Minus several. Okay. Roxy. In the past. Roxy, examine Wizardfic Journal. Wizardly Herbert. Okay. Open to random page. Is that Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes? Actually, I think it might be the Kids Next Door. Maybe? I don't know. Dude. I think you're supposed to just tackle him. I think you were supposed to just tackle him, Beatrix said, looking all kinds of put off. Wizardly Herbert reached down to the body of the fictional camper he just shot and picked up the flag. Same difference. Is it? This is some lame magical version of Capture the Flag. The book wanted me to capture the flag from him. The flag has not been captured. Anyway, he was just some kind of brainless puppet. Then what are we, she asked. I don't know, brainless puppets who spent several years in the real world? Kind of like everyone else, I suppose. Geez, that's cynical. Anyway, you're the one who said who should let the story play out the way it's supposed to. I'm just pointing out your own rules. Herbert made a dismissive gesture with his smoking gun. These punks were starting to get on my nerves. We're making progress anyway, see? Listen to that! Russet's scene is coming up. If I remember right, this is the one that introduces his reoccurring love interest. Also, I guess the chief bad guy. I mean, sorta. She listened. There was yelling through the woods. It was coming closer. Help! Herb! Bee! Where are you? The three Serpanook scoundrels flew through the woods on their magic flying wooden hornses. Hornses? Okay. They were chasing poor Russet. Russet held onto the Fort Crown's Nest flag for dear life. He was a little scared, but mostly brave. Not afraid of those Serpanook cowards. They caught up with him, and then they knocked him down. His wand flew out of reach. Hey, Clove not so taut are you without your fancy wand? He was one of these Serpanook boys, and he sounded quite brash. Another one said, You think you're so hot with all your charm and good looks? Well, let's do something about that pretty face, ha ha ha, then started beating him up. So this is Harry Potter, I assume. Herbert, ow, will you do something? Ow, son of a, this can't be right. Herbert aimed carefully with his Beretta at the head of Russet's assailant. He was way serious and stone cold about it. He was not going to miss. Bang! He missed. Beatrix was grabbing his arm and redirecting his aim. Herbert, you have to stop! Why, Beatrix, he said with a super sly smile. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were taking some enjoyment from watching your dear pal Russet's smackdown. Okay, so... Why is... I guess just because... Okay, Herbert is Harry. And Russet's is Ron, I assume. Why Beatrix for Hermione? Whatever. What? No! She didn't let go of his arm, but he wouldn't quit his douchey smile. She went on. You can't just keep offing fictional characters. It's, I don't know, irresponsible. Yeah. Besides, you know the scene is supposed to play out like this. Russet's supposed to get rescued. How's he supposed to get rescued if the bullies are dead? You can't just go around changing things. I guess you're right. Herbert holstered his gun, admiring a few more choice sucker punches to Russet's midriff. Oof, that one'll leave a mark. Beatrix regained her calm. So who's this guy that's supposed to save him, she asked. You say he's the villain? Here he comes now. A mysterious and alluring voice came out of nowhere. Go easy on him, fellows. Leave this one around to me. It was so brash and arrogant. Just the sound of him made you mad. The boys stepped aside. The leader of Serpanook came forward. Russet was bruised and sore. Russet opened his eyes and saw someone so handsome. He had never seen a boy so intriguing and beautiful before. He had black hair and glasses and about 100 merit badges. Beatrix squinted at the Serpanook boy. She didn't know why she couldn't see it coming. Grant? The boy stooped down and gave Russet his hand to take. He said, I'm afraid I have to take your flag from you. You see, it belongs to me in Fort Serpanook. However... Russet was very intrigued. I will decide not to take your flag if you promise me a favor later on from now. A favor, Russet said, but he was barely listening. The resemblance to his real-life friend was uncanny. He was sure it was him, but here in this dumb prison he was no more than a soulless mannequin dreamt up to recite insipid horseshit. Actually, I feel like I might have been reading this backwards. I feel like the the higher, or like the larger text is more Roxy-like than the smaller text. But too late to change it now, because, you know.
A favor, Russet said, but he was barely listening.
Okay, no, I already said that.
To recite insipid horseshit.
You have to promise me that when the time comes, you will betray you our friends and help me, he said arrogantly. Russet was outraged by this, and yet he couldn't help but feel strongly drawn toward this magnificent, handsome boy. Russet said defiantly,
Actually, he sounded like a zombie. Never! I'll never betray my friends!
He, I should have known. You are truthfully loyal to your friends, as I expected as much. What is your name?
Russet, he whispered.
Pleased to meet you, Russet, even if you are the enemy. Allow me to introduce myself.
The guy paused to remove his glasses and polished them on his sash. It came off as seriously dramatic gesture, just as intended and also explicitly stated in the text.
My name is Slinus Marvelfort. Okay, jump ahead a little. That's pretty funny. Sports! Okay. Oh, now it's all the same, okay.
Herbert and Beatrix were dressed in fanciful athletic gear. That's what kids wear when they're about to embark on a journey to compete in some irrational magic sports. Herbert had tucked under his arm a big stitched-up leather ball with golden springs poking out of it for no good goddamn reason. It was called a skabump. Beatrix had propped on her shoulder this funnel thing to be worn as a glove called a gimmage horn, a crucial appendage for any Drusdull scooper worth her salt. They'd been selected probably for some valorous deeds they did to represent Fort Crow's Nest in this highly whimsical sports event. Russet was there too, but he didn't get chosen to play in the sports due to some poorly explained stuff that no reasonable person could possibly care about, even if offered loads of cash. He was mainly jacked into the scene to wave goodbye and wish them luck, which he begrudgingly did. He also put in some time dodging questions and averting eye contact from his friends. He was being a champion at that. Russet, answer me, Beatrix demanded. Why the heck didn't you tell us, or tell Grant for that matter? Herbert wasn't paying much attention, so Russet was moody and cryptic and didn't tell people some stuff. What a bombshell. He worried that one of the springs poking out of his redonkulous ball. It made a sproinging sound like a mouth harp and broke off. He wondered if the spring served any actual purpose. The springs did not serve any actual purpose. How could you keep something like that from everyone, that you knew all along? I just wanted what was best for Grant, he finally said. She had tons of questions, but couldn't settle on the next one to ask. She wasn't about to let good body language go to waste, so she just did kind of what mimes do when they don't like something you said. How long did he know Grant was from this dog-shit wizard fic? How did he escape in the first place? Was it really his spell that sealed them in here? How long had he been planning this? She guessed that would explain why he had an absurdly obvious pseudonym. Grant Anonymous. Yeah, like that's a real name. Great job, bro. Or should she say Slinus? She wondered if his bogus name wasn't an anagram for something, like a clue dangled under their noses. Magic bad guys do love their anagrams. They're just so damn clever when you finally figure them out and it's like, whoa, instant mindfuck! He's quite a troubled person, you know, B. Herbert looked up from his skabump. Well, if Russet thinks so, then... She gave up on the interrogation. When you are dealt a shit sandwich, why go to war over who baked the bread? Russet could stuff his dumb secrets in a sack for all she cared. What did she ever see in this moping tool? She never thought she would long for the times before they met. The old questing days before all this started. She was never exactly psyched to watch Herbert assault a crazy old wizard with a pistol, but now? Okay, she wasn't saying she wanted to see any more wizards get shot. She just meant she'd trade all the badges in the world to go back to when things were simpler. It was time to go. The narrative's invisible conductor let them know with the arrival of a carriage. It was drawn by two floating, perfectly immobile wooden horses. Herbert read this thing 100 times, but still couldn't understand the author's fascination with flying, rigid wooden horses. Herbert held open the door with a bow and gestured her in with ironic chivalry. The text didn't let it go unsaid that it was meant as a big fuck you to Russet, thus keeping the rivalry brewing. But in truth, neither dude was feeling it all this time. Beatrix got in and they were off. Rigid horses, carriage, and all into the sky. They turned around in their seats and waved to Russet below because a poorly written sentence said they were supposed to. Beatrix smacked her forehead. Not an anagram, she quoted from her brain. What? He asked. That fucker. Skip to the end. Okay. Herbert took a swipe of the clumsy yet elusive skabump. The orb ducked under his arm and shambled on its way like a husky beetle with some stuff to do over there. The crowd of almost people roared generically at the almost snatch. The maneuver, if successful, would have just locked the score at Queen 6 love, which really would have been just wow, something else, possibly exciting. Herbert still didn't quite understand the rules for the game, and judging by the antics of all the other boobs on the floating wooden horses, the author didn't either. Herbert struggled to turn his horse around to peruse the skabump, but his mount of rigid lumber was unresponsive. As much as he reminded himself he just couldn't get used to the fact that the story was in the control of the horse. Dead ahead was the League's elite Drusdell scooper, who was fussing with the laces on her gimmage horn while her horse idled. She looked up. "Herbert, watch where you're going!" "I can't. I think the book wants us to crash." Beatrix thought about it. She almost kicked the sides of her inert stallion to prod it along, but caught herself. "Do we really have to?" Herbert shrugged. Another solid half-minute of awkward horse advancement went by before the creaking oaken collision. Herbert tumbled through the air and hit the grass pitch hard on his back. Beatrix landed on top of them. They found each other, face to face. "Is she serious with us?" she asked, regarding the hellish subtle way the author decided to craft this situation. Situation was like poetry in motion plus horses. "I'm afraid so. I think the story is building romantic tension between us." "It is?" It was not a question, but a statement of major concern. "Yeah, it is establishing the groundwork for romance between our characters. It's sort of just one token heterosexual romance in the book. We probably just have to write it out." Beatrix didn't div the waff, the felon of color red wash, but she clawed, swears the felfling she could swear the feeling was creeping onto her face. "Rah! Don't write well to drunk, you lushy Dumbo." Don't write well drunk. You decide to take your own advice and just wait a few hours to sober up before continuing your hero's metatextual adventures through an even crappier wizard fic than your own, which you yourself wrote anyway. Contrary to what your loyal readership of Zero might believe, being impaired is not actually constructive to the process of engineering awful prose. Well, looks like your alien pal wants to say hi anyway. Might as well pass the time chatting with her. Do I have to? I thought I would never have to do this voice again. "Your home suddenly loses power due to the storm," which makes no sense. "All the devices in your house are powered by the portable green hubs you stole from the lab." That's weird. "Your laptop continues to run on battery power regardless." Well, here we go again. Ooh! Oh, is it just... Yes, I don't have to do it. "Hey, you. Thanks God, you just cheered me." Cheered. "You saved me, frog, myself, from making more rude crimes against villager. Derp. See hot, I mean? Yaha up Calliope? What gives? Wait, how do I know your name? I don't remember you telling me, but somehow I know it's Calliope. Say something. Man, I am drunk enough without having to solve your dot puzzles. Am I even drunk? Actually, I don't think so. Why did I think I was? What's happening here? Calliope, talk to me." "Huh? What was that? I thought I heard something." "Is there something out there? How is that possible?" "When the window has no power." "What the fuck is that?" "Is it like a Technicolor dream crack in the spooky void?" "And what is that?" Oh boy. "Is it... Could it be?" "Oh my god, it's Twinkly Herbert! What a pal! All coming to see me from infinite nowhere!" Say hello. "Twinkly Herb, I didn't expect to find you here. Actually, where do I know you from? This is driving me crazy. When did we meet?" Exclamation point. "Callie, goddammit. Can't you see I'm catching up with a good friend? If you want to join on the conversation, feel free to start speaking in something other than a load of dots." Okay, well, now it's starting to become something. "Oh? Shh. Hey, sorry. Had no idea what you were saying. Shush. But okay, I'll be quiet." Oh, now it's Morse code. This is great. Okay, hold on. I can get a Morse code translator. I can do it. I think it comes with a Morse code translator, but... you know. I don't know where. Oh, this is Serenity talking, isn't it? But as you. This is weird. This is some dream. This is the first time Homestuck's had actual, like, dream logic. You know what I mean? It's not just like, oh, we're living in a memory, but actually it's the dream world. Okay, come on, load, man. Whoops, I accidentally closed Homestuck. Hopefully you didn't see that. Oh my god, why won't it load? Google, please. Google? Whatever, I'll just pause until it works. Okay, it finally loaded. The first message says, "Thank you." No probs. Also, I got no idea why I can suddenly understand Morse code, which you are all butt blinking at me through Twinkly. I don't get it. All these shortenings of sentences. The short answer is, you are having a dream. Okay. Oh my gosh, of course it's super long-winded Morse code too. That's awesome, dude. There will be plenty of time to talk soon, but let's please keep a low profile for now. I think one of the Morse codes might be Roxy, and the Morse code literally can't translate it because it's not a word. Like the translator app can't do it because one of them keeps not translating, but I'm pretty sure this way. Okay, fair enough. This is a dream. Now shit kind of starts making sense. Your soul is like presenting itself to my subconscious in the form of Twinkly Herbert. Or maybe your soul was always Twinkly, or... Oh man. Theories are hard. I'm being an embarrassment to science here, so... Whoops. OMG, don't mistake my 4 dots for letters. Kcalli/Twinkly. Whoops. This is a way too long thing. I need to delete that. It's just, ooh, I should have known that. It was the freaking face. Lol. But, what exactly are we being quiet for?
So my brother doesn't hear us.
Oh noes. You mean he's already here?
Okay, you know what? I'll just do all of this at once. I'm sure this will work out. It didn't work out because the format is wrong. So I have to do these one at a time. God damn it. Yes! Okay, well that was pretty easy. He is passing nearby while doing damage to the furthest ring. He is passing by. I forgot about that whole function of this. He is following a large party of ghosts in hopes they will lead him to me. His intent is to destroy my soul. Sad face.
Oh dang! Well don't worry, Callie. I won't let your bro kill your soul.
You are very sweet. I missed you. Roxy. Oh, wait. No, it can't say Roxy, so I don't know what the thing is it can't translate. It's, dash dash dot dot dash dash. I don't know what that is. But there is not much you can do at the moment, other than remain discreet. Let us continue this elsewhere. Follow me.
Okay, where are we going? Hey, wait for me!
Exit room. Whoa. Mom clothes. Weird.
The fuck? What happened to my house? Some stuff is different. I don't remember this. Callie, do you know what's going on?
I'm guessing this is gonna be like, sorry, yes. No! Okay, well, complete opposite of what I thought. How would Roxy have memories of... But let us keep going.
And what am I even wearing? What are these clothes?
It appears to be the outfit of a fashionable science woman.
Oh yeah, like a sexy science lady suit. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Salmon painting.
Hello, and what do we have here? Oh my god. Oh my god! That wizard! Heck yes, he's so perf! Callie, check him out!
Oh no.
That ain't even the painting! Haha, it's so shitty! Did someone, grab a random-ass low-res wallpaper off the internet? Or have a jolly wizard doing what appears to be the world's dumbest spell, and it saved at low quality and then just, printed it way too huge? LMAO!
Face with capital U. So, colon capital U.
It's not even scaled proportionately. It's stretched out extra wide to fit this expansive as fuck frame. Is that shit literal solid gold? I can't even deal. Whoever did this is a wonderful genius.
Okay. Yes, but we have to go.
Yeah, I'm coming. Sheesh, Callie. You gotta stop and sniff the roses now and then. By which I mean ogle some garish wall wizards. Such are the simple joys of life. Anyway, in conclusion and in summary, that wizard. Please, more choice zards. Well, don't worry, I won't stand around fangirling over these ones. Well, maybe for a second. Look at that one. Dude means business with his resplendent beam of pure white superstition. Hey, wait. You're getting away from me.
It's gonna be Rose in here, right? Then hurry up!
Hold on! What was that? Callie, hang on! Is there someone else in here?
We're reusing this now, huh?
Calliope, wait! Calliope! What's that?
Oh no. This way!
Is she here? Is the Battle Witch here in my house?
This is not your house. Well, technically it is, but... Remember, you are only dreaming. All that you see is coming from your memories and subconscious.
Okay, I'll keep telling myself that. It is only a dream. It is only a dream. Ugh, my dream nerves are a wreck. I wonder if my dream house has any dream booze. No, bad dream, Roxy. Must not fall off the dream wagon.
The dream wagon. Through here.
Okay, after you.
I'm a fucking firefly. What the fuck do you mean? We will have more privacy here. Oh, okay.
More privacy? You mean in the observatory?
How do you know that? Not exactly. Go through. Okay. Candyland can... What? Huh? Whoa, it's like a finger. And Roxy's really tall now. It's weird. Oh, we're walking the spiral. That looks like their cheeks. Oh god, that is scary. Jesus Christ. Turn around. Oh, okay. That's a lot less scary. Hello! How long have we been going? 38 minutes? Okay, this is a perfect time to stop. Oh, man.
Well, this was like a whole episode of Roxy, pretty much. I mean, there was a little bit of Diamond Stroke, but I don't really care. So that's cool. You like to see it.
I have no idea what's about to happen now, though. What the heck? What is a good question of the day? Here's a fun question, okay? Would you rather be imprisoned in Dad's suite on Durst or Jack's suite on Prospect? Because, and now this seems like a very easy choice, but on Durst, you have to constantly deal with the anxiety of oh, if Diamond's Droog gets ousted and Jack comes back, you are going to get executed immediately, right? That's just what's going to happen. Diamond's Droog has taken a liking to Father, but that doesn't mean that the Condess, who clearly seems fed up with him, or Jack would do the same. And on Prospect, while Jack is being mistreated, we know that Prospit's prison system for people that aren't Jack and like try to murder all their the guards is very like cushy. So yeah, it's an interesting question for you. There we go. I do not know what's about to happen, but I do know I'm gonna have to do the Calliope voice a bunch more, and I'm not looking forward to it. Why have I done this to myself? It's like a self-fulfilling curse instead of a prophecy. Okay, well, I'll see you next time. Bye!